We just had our first week of the competitive OG season, and I'm going to be showing you my first solo victory cup of the season. In the end, we did qualify, but I actually had a chance to have a much better placement. But in the end, I was keyed and had made past bad decisions, like carrying the wrong items that hurt me in the end. And I'm going to be pointing out a few of the big mistakes I made in how things would have went better if I didn't make those mistakes, and how we can learn from them next time. Before I get into the gameplay, I just wanted to give a little bit of background on the solo victory cup. This season, I'm having huge frame drops, and so you'll see that like my game kind of breaks in the middle of some of the fights. And when I'm being sprayed by the Grotto minigun, you can barely see anything. So hopefully it's not too awful to watch. But also, this is a 4-match solo victory cup. I started, I think, 20 minutes late or something like that, and had a little bit of a break in between one of my matches, and had really good, consistent placements. I think this was my best cup up until the last game. We were getting crazy points every single game, and if we didn't get griefed, I think we could have gotten 150 points or more, and easily gotten like the top 3,000 or top 2,000 of solo victory cup. But besides that, I think this was a great tournament for the first look at OG, even though I've been kind of struggling in the other tournaments like the reload cups and stuff, and I haven't found teammates for the last trio cups. Like, I got scammed by some people playing on EU and stuff, and I was a little bit gullible. But besides that, it's been an okay season. I can definitely feel like I'm slowly getting better. I've really been working hard to better my fighting skills and crosshair placement with the delayed weapons that are from OG season. But without that hard work, I think I don't see as much success, even with putting all this hard work in, than I normally do. So I'm not the biggest fan of OG, but besides that, let's get into this tournament. I'll be stopping in to point out some of my mistakes I made, and kind of reviewing each match in a little way, like how other people do at the end. Because a lot of the end mistakes I make are very simple, and other people make the exact same mistakes. So I'll point those out. And the first pointing it out is that I had the minigun first game, and I was really pressuring the lobby really well. But I did take some extra health, wasted some of my heals, mats, whatever it was. Well, it wasn't needed for this match. It really would have helped if I picked up a lot of the loot. In the end, I definitely could have won with the loot I had at the end. It was just a really simple mistake that I kind of just made a lot of mistakes in a row, like forgetting that loot right there, then not having the mats to get dropped right there, and having to play low ground, and then not getting all of these mats that I killed. That the height guy played this, and then I messed my edit up, so I got stuck in storm. So I'm really low health, and I shouldn't have sprayed here. I should have expanded out and then sprayed, and I could have even sprayed that guy's wall before to chop him fully. But then I got myself in such a pickle right here where I was just kind of panicking. I tried to go for the retake, which this really wasn't that bad of a play. It was just I wasn't ready for him to build that. Here, while I caught him off guard once, I wasted so much mats on the way down that I could have climbed all the way back up there, but instead I went for the same play again, which was so predictable, and then I ran out of mats, and it was kind of just like the easiest win ever for him. So that was really like a lot of mistakes stacking on top of each other. And I'll be back the next time we see a really big mistake. Right here is where it kind of all goes downhill. I edit this so the wall's weak, and then I kind of turn my back, and I get full just hooked. That was so easy to expect because I got the wall so low, and then I'm put in a really bad position in the end where I only have like 100 health. And while there's other mistakes that happen, this is one of the key things that really messed my game up. Just leaving my wall really weak to get sprayed through. Luckily here I get a refresh, and this is actually, the refresh I get is completely random and is why you should be crouching on low ground like a lot, because they can't hear you. It gives you a huge advantage. I picked up the big pot while I could have picked up the chug jug. I didn't really want to waste the time. I could have popped chug right here and I would have been fine and have full health, but that's like that's such a mistake that could be risky in the end by popping a chug jug, but I don't really blame myself for that right now. But right here, I trap myself in Storm, and I do get this, well, I get this kill here, which is actually on my friend. I don't actually pick up the med kit, so I basically like just sold right here and tried to run the Storm and have a guy run into me. So just because I got sprayed that first time gave me such low health, and that I never recovered that white health and never picked up the chug jug or anything. So with no light health, you basically give yourself no chance to have a Storm play or anything. So while I don't normally pick up white health, like I normally hold mostly shield, that really would have been good to pick up off those guys' bodies, but I was just too focused on getting into zone, and I got really tunnel vision there. Right here is another major mistake. As you can see, I'm trying to go for a kill when I just got beamed. So my main issue should be focusing on getting to zone and to healing. But I would have tried to kill this guy in the box anyway, but the amount of time it took for me to chase the other guy down and to pump him
gave me enough time where I would have been able to have max health and been able to probably do much better in this endgame. Right here, there's a lot of crazy things that just happen, me getting blocked out of storm and stuff, but I'm just so tunnel vision that I go on top of these boxes and I get absolutely max pumped. And then what I did to that guy before, he did to me, and if I had that extra health, I might not have died there, but because I just didn't heal before, it kind of screwed me in the end.
Right here is a very interesting thing that happens here. This guy really wants to secure his high ground, but I believe this guy got really tunnel vision and trying to key me. I don't know why he was keying me here. This is a major mistake for him. Even if he wins this fight in the end, I do so much damage and take so many of his mats that he just wasted his whole game because of this. And it really screwed me because this guy wouldn't stop keying me, so I had to actually fight him. And while he was healing, I probably should have ran and went to zone, but I was so tunnel vision that I just used all my mats and stuff, and I need to get like a refresh. But I was fighting in the back of zone, and it puts me in a really bad position. I do so much damage to this guy, and he just won't stop fighting me, and it's really annoying. Well, I try to get the fight done really fast here, but I get really distracted by this guy building a ton, and he drops down to the whole another layer, and I'm not even paying attention, and it gives him so much time to heal that in the end, I just didn't heal enough. Once I got pumped here, I could have healed, but instead I wanted to put pressure down, and it comes down to 11 health and a missed pump shot for me. But this could have been completely avoided if I just went to zone. This was such a good game. I was so stacked. If I just picked up the minis from the last fight, I wouldn't have this problem because I could have healed faster and probably not made the same mistakes. But I had a chug jug in big pots, so I had to waste one of my bigs and not be able to use the whole thing, even though I did so much damage to this guy. If I just healed, this would have been the easiest fight ever. And I think this is one of those fights that's like it won't happen again because it was such an easy fight, and I just sold so bad. I just took fall damage here, take so much damage. I can heal right now, like I just don't, and it really cooks me in the end. I'm still trying to play on aggro, but I should be either trying to go into the zone or heal or do something because just the health difference. He had 11 health. If I just hit one more AR bullet or something. That's really it for the day though. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys leave a like and a subscribe, and have a good one.